John, how's pre-season? You've had a good week to work with the players. How's it been?
Yeah, it's gone well. Obviously, we more or less 2 weeks into training now. Had the two games. Was pleased with how the players have performed overall, and the fitness levels are getting up to where they should be at this time.
Have they surprised you by how well they've taken to pre-season training?
Not really, because we know we've got a good bunch, and I expected them all to come back in good shape, and they're continuing that. I think as a group, they bring each other on, and they'll push each other.
What's been the pattern for them? 2, 3 sessions a day?
It's more or less two. I don't like to do more. I think once we get the gym up and running, that'll help us. When we go to Scotland, we'll be able to get the 3 sessions in, because obviously, we're all together, and they haven't got to travel, which helps. So yeah, the Scotland trip will help with the extra sessions.
They always say that facilities are pretty priceless as a football club, and you are now finally seeing the rewards of some of that happening behind the scenes, aren't you?
Yeah, there's been a lot of work gone on, and the weather's helped with the pitches. Obviously, Speedy does a great job, but he also needs the help of the elements, and it's been good weather for the pitches. So no, the conditions have been good for training, and if we can get the gym up and running, we can't really ask for much more, facility wise.
And having your staff in place behind the scenes, has that helped as well?
Yeah, very much. I think we've got good staff, a lot of experience there in all departments, so that can only help the players.
You've had a number of trialists in. Is there any updates on who's coming or who's left or anything like that in the last few days?
No, it's pretty much as it was. All the ones that we've been looking at are still in at the moment. We'll continue to assess them to see whether they will improve us and whether they fit into the budget. So, no, there might be one or two more coming in if one or two go out.
Are there any kind of timeline on those? Because I suppose if they don't make it here, they'll be looking to try and find clubs elsewhere, won't they?
Well, I'd say I'm always aware, not to waste their time, because it's important that they get clubs. So I continue to talk to them, and make them aware that if we haven't made a decision or if we're close to making a decision, so that they can choose what they want to do as well.
You brought in David Amu at the start of the week. How pleased were you to get his signature over the line?
Yeah, David's one who I've looked at really since the end of the season. I knew he was coming available, and I'm pleased that we've got him. I think the way that he plays all suit us, and we're hoping that we can help him to improve. I know he's 28, but I still think he can improve his game.
Does it help that he's got that versatility? He can play right, he can play left, he can also play down the middle if need be.
Yeah, I think when you've got pace like he's got, then no matter where he plays, he can cause people problems. So it was important that we brought somebody in like that. With having David Worrell and Christian, then we needed somebody who could cover those positions. And we got also other people like Ryan Lloyd who can play wide left if need be, and Scott Burgess.
Now, Christian's been out on the sidelines. We believe he's going to be out for possibly 3 weeks. He's come in for some unfair criticism, I think, on social media, but players and hamstrings, sometimes they can't be helped, can they?
No, with players like Christian, then they're always susceptible to injuries like that. That's why he's so quick. You see it with sprinters, that's one of the biggest problems, is that hamstrings. I was lucky I couldn't run, so I never had problems like that, as most people don't. But it is a problem when you're as athletic as he is. It can't be helped, and that's the thing. At Kidsgrove, it was innocuous, the challenge, and we're just hoping, it'll be only a couple of weeks now, and but it's a shame he's got to miss training, but obviously he's frustrated, like you would be, and but we have got people to come in, and whoever goes out of the team, I'm sure we've got enough quality in the squad to compensate for whoever goes out.
Are you confident that you can kind of nurture his injury now and make sure that this kind of thing doesn't keep happening again?
We can, you know, we can only give him, you know, he gets decent treatment. We take him for scans. Chris is very good. But if it's a weakness, it's a weakness, and you know, sometimes it can't be helped. No matter what you do, he'd come through all the training, and then it just happened that somebody clipped him. You know, it's just one of those things. Once you start playing contact football, then these things happen. But I'm sure he'll be up and running for the start of the season. So, as I say, if we get away with just one, then we've done really well.
You're still looking to strengthen your squad, possibly another 3 new players before the season kicks off?
Yeah, I'd like to. I think it's important that we do, just to make sure that we get cover in every position. And then, you know, it's competition throughout the team, and that's what we want.
Is it a striker, a right back and a goalkeeper that you're still searching for?
Yeah, it's pretty much that. The priority, I suppose, really is making sure we've got another keeper. If anything just happened to Scott. I thought James Givens, he's done well in the 2 pre-season friendlies that we've had. So again, it's just getting cover for James if he continues to produce like he has produced. And then you're always looking for strikers, you know. So yeah, if we manage to get that before the start of the season, then and get good quality in, then you know, I'll be happy with what we've got.
How far down the line are you with bringing any new players in?
It's difficult to say because we've got plenty of names, and you know, we've got trialists in. Whether we get them over the line, sometimes it depends on how much they want. You know, salary-wise, that obviously dictates. But yeah, we've got quite a few names to go at. So as I said before, there's no great rush because of the squad we've already put together.
And you'll have been playing a month before the transfer deadline actually comes around. So does that kind of play into your hands in terms of bringing possibly more players in? Because there's going to be an awful lot of players out of contract in the summer, and you've also got the loan market, haven't you?
That's right. You know, you never stop looking, really. You know, if you stop looking, it's like being a player. If you think you've made it as a player, that's when it usually bites you in the backside. That you know, as soon as you switch off, then that's usually when you fall. So no, we're constantly looking to improve, and we'll always be looking for players.
Next pre-season friendly is on the doorstep already. Leek Town, are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's only I think it's about 15 minutes from my house, so it's a good one to have. Yeah, but again, like the Kids Grove game, I think it's good to play the local teams. I would imagine that there'll be a good turnout. It'll bring in good revenue for Leek Town. Probably be their biggest gate of the season. And it gives again Port Vale supporters a chance to get in amongst the players and have a chat.
Do you expect to, or can fans expect to see any new faces perhaps in the side, trialists coming in perhaps?
Not tomorrow. I think it's pretty much as we were at Kids Grove. So yeah, so no new faces.
And Neil Baker, a word about him at Leek. It's where he started before he moved to Crewe, made a name for himself, and now he's gone back again to a club he loves passionately.
Yeah, I've known Neil since I was 18, so I know all about Neil, and he's a real football man. He's got a vast knowledge of footballers, and obviously before he went to Crewe, he did a fantastic job at Leek, as he did at Crewe, and it was surprising really that he left Crewe, but I know obviously he thinks a lot of Leek Town, and I'm sure Leek Town will benefit from him. So no, it's always good to meet Neil, and I hope it's a good game, and we both teams get the maximum out of it. Busy 7 days for you now, isn't he? Yeah. It's a great time as a manager this time of the season because the results don't matter. So it's time you can enjoy it really, but we're all just gearing up for that first game against Colchester, and we can't, you get to a stage where it can't come quick enough now.
And a word about the young striker you've got in, Trickett Smith, who was at Leek last season. How have you seen his development so far? How have you seen him? Have you been impressed with what you've seen so far in pre-season?
He works really hard, and he's an honest lad. I haven't seen a great deal of him other than in training. I think he did well for Leek last season, So you know, he's like the rest. It's up to him to show what he can do. If he does well, then he'll be in our thoughts.